Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be creating a vertical ombre Christmas mani using these two gorgeous colors from last year's Virgo Gem Advent Calendar. And they are AC0122 and AC0222, and they are a flat red and a glitter. I'm also going to be using this new dip holder I got from my Ritzy Dips November 2023 sub box, which I just started using with this mani. So I'm going to let you watch as I do this first application, and here are the brushes I'm going to be using for the ombre. And I'll let you go ahead and watch me do this red color and the glitter. Okay, so now we're getting into the vertical ombre portion of the mani, which I slowed down and I'm going to talk through the first two applications of. I'm starting on my ring finger, and I'm starting with the red color. So it's a solid flat red. There's no shimmer, sparkle, anything in it. I'm putting down a layer of my dip base, nice and evenly, so the sprinkling of the powder goes on evenly on that side of the nail. I do the dip base on the entire nail, and you'll see why in a second. So you want to pick up whatever color you're putting on the left portion of your nail and just tap it on with that eyeshadow brush. I will link everything I use down below as usual with the brush. Unfortunately, you can't get these colors because they were part of an advent calendar from 2022. And you just want to make sure that you're tapping it nice and evenly. It's going to fade away a little bit when you brush it off, but you'll build it up again, and you'll see that when I speed it up for the second application. I actually only did 2 applications of each color because that's all I needed. And I'm just making sure that the cuticle line here is cleaned up nice and tightly around my nail. Now I'm taking another eyeshadow brush and the glitter, and I'm tapping that on the right portion of my nail. So if you're not familiar, or if you haven't done a vertical ombre before, my favorite is to do something like this. So you do a glitter nail in the middle, and then your solids on your ends, so your thumb and your pinky. And then you're kind of like putting the solid color on the same side as the solid nail, and vice versa for the glitter. So it kind of looks like the solid is dripping down into the next nail and the glitter is going over to the next nail as well, if that makes sense. I just think this looks really nice. And there are a couple of ways you can do this. I could have actually taken the red and dipped the entire nail or poured over the entire nail with the red, and then I could have tapped on the glitter. But that tends to make the nail bulkier. So I find that the tap method is the best method for creating this vertical ombre for me personally. So now I'm going in and doing my pointer finger while I let the ring finger set and dry up a little bit. So for this, I'm doing the opposite. I'm doing the red on the right side of my nail because that's the side of the nail that the thumb is on. And I am doing the glitter on the left-hand side of the nail. Sorry, I just had to pause my recording there because I had a coughing fit. So I'm just doing the same method again on the other side of the nail, just tapping on the red color, making sure I get it nice and covered, cleaning up the cuticle line again. And I actually used these colors in a mani last Christmas, which was when I didn't really have a YouTube channel yet, or I was just getting into my Instagram page actually. So if I can find the picture, I'll post it at the end for you so you can see what that looked like. It wasn't a vertical ombre. It was, I did the glitter in the middle, the index and the ring were solid, and I put like a little Christmas tree on the ring finger. That was like a nail sticker I had. And then I think I did a horizontal ombre, kind of like from the cuticle down on my thumb and pinky. So I think I've gotten a lot better in a year's time even with my nails. And you can be the judge of that when I put the picture up at the end. So now I'm taking that glitter and again just sprinkling it onto the other half of the nail to get it nice and covered. There's actually a chunk of that flake that I didn't want because I didn't get a flake on the ring finger. So I just kind of went in with my cuticle stick and took that off. And now I'm filling in that bald spot with more of the glitter. And then when you do the other side, or when you do the second application, you want to kind of do it opposite. So you're doing the glitter first and then the solid. So I'm going to go ahead and let you watch that, and then we'll be back afterwards for the final look on this before filing. Okay, so here is the look after I've done both nails, and I actually nicked myself with the cuticle pusher just trying to clean up there. So now I'm activating both of these nails just to get that layer of activator on so everything can harden up. And then after activating, I put on my delicate 2-in-1 top gel by Glam Co just to seal everything in. And I go in with my filing and my buffing. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then we'll be back for the application of the gel at the end. At this point, I have filed and buffed, and I'm speeding up the process here to apply the top gel, which is a 2-in-1, like I mentioned, by Glam Co. I cannot say anything better about this gel. It is amazing. I don't want to say, if you have a severe gel allergy, to try it out cold turkey. I would suggest testing it on one nail and then seeing if you get a reaction. That's what I did. I tested it a few times, and then I was able to confidently say that I could use it without getting a reaction. So I'm just adding this onto every nail, making sure I cover each corner and everything is applied evenly. And once this is done, I go ahead and I cure for 90 seconds. You want to make sure you cure for what time works best for you. 90 seconds is what I found works best for me. Just cleaning up a little extra gel that got on my skin because you don't want that to get hardened on from the lamp. And here we are after everything is cured up. And I'm going to go ahead and use my Grimes Rich Cuticle Oil as per usual just to get everything nice and hydrated. And this one that I'm using is Black Cherry Merlot. It's one of my favorites. I just love their cuticle oil. I have to order more from them, which I haven't done in a while. I hope you enjoyed watching this mani. I enjoyed creating it for you. And I actually go ahead after this video was over and I did the same mani on my right hand. So I have matching hands right now just to get me through the weekend. So thanks so much for watching as always. Have a lovely day and please don't forget to like and subscribe.